Hi friends, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to make old-fashioned cobbler. My favorite thing to make it in is this iron skillet. You need a 2-quart casserole, or I think this is my 12-inch cast iron. The original recipe I got from my sister, and it calls for a 1/2 cup of butter, but it's a lot of butter for me, so I just use a 1/4 cup of butter. And this butter is frozen, so we're going to go ahead and get that melting in the oven. I'm going to turn the oven on 350 and just let that melt. And we're going to get started on the batter. We need 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, we're going to give this a stir. And we need 1 cup of milk. And now we're going to give that a mix. And that looks good. You can make any kind of cobbler that you would like. I've made several flavors: peach, mixed berry cobbler. Today I'm making cherry cobbler with my home canned cherries. You need the large can, like the large can of peaches or a large can of blueberries. You can buy the large can from the store, or use your homemade canned goods. And they're all good. If you do fresh, I've done fresh peaches and frozen mixed berries from Costco before. So you can just take the frozen mixed berries out and do about 3 to 3.5 cups of berries, of the frozen berries, and then put them in your bowl earlier in the day and sprinkle them with sugar, just however much sugar that you think you'll like, you know, 1/2 cup or so of sugar, and just give it a stir every now and then, and it'll just be all syrupy and stuff by the time you're ready to make the cobbler in the afternoon or in the evening. And do the same thing with the peaches. Just chop the peaches up and peel them and sprinkle some sugar in there and some cinnamon. So you can either use the canned pie filling, it's already got the sugar in it, or you can just make your own. Once your butter's melted, you can pull your skillet, and your oven's preheated. I'm going to use this ratty pot holder because it's, when you have a really hot pan, it just keeps burning the pot holder, so I'm going to use that one. So once your butter's melted, you can just grab your skillet out of the oven. And then we're going to take our batter and we're going to pour that straight into the butter without stirring. If you you are using home canned pie filling and it's separated a bit, you can see that this is really liquidy and then solid in the middle. Don't worry, if you just give it a few good shakes, then it will even out and redistribute those juices back into the pie filling. Okay, and now we're going to open our can of cherries. And we're going to pour it into the middle, and we're not going to stir that either. We're just going to pour it in. I am just going to even this top part out that's a little mounded. There we go, but we're not going to stir anything. And we're going to get that into our 350-degree oven for 1 hour. See you back in a bit. And here's our delicious old-fashioned cobbler. This cobbler is so good. It's one of our favorite desserts. The breading gets really crispy on the edges and it's really good, and it's really soft on the inside. This is just the best cobbler ever. So good. Super hot. It's so good. You guys really have to give this recipe a try. It's so easy, and you can also, if you have company coming over, you can, before you serve your dinner, you can get this into the oven, and then while you're eating dinner, the dessert will just be cooking in the oven. And you can serve it with vanilla ice cream, and you can make any fruit flavor that you like. It's so good. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope that you're having a blessed fall, and I will see you all next time. Bye.